So there's this urgency I have to kind of package all of this in a way that someone can actually consume it. This is going to happen to everyone I know at some point in time, to some degree or another. This is going to happen to literally everyone I know. Learn from my black and blue marks. You don't have to make your own mistakes. I'm desperate to send back findings to loved ones in the living world. I spare them the howl and moan of it, but maybe I can draw them a map. And this is my work. This is the collection. This is my map. This is what I can collect and make into an artifact of this experience that I had of living through that kind of crisis and that kind of loss. This started as a project just to document for myself, as a way of processing my own grief, as a way of processing everything that had just happened for myself. But little by little, people have convinced me how powerful it is for others. And that's really why I've done this whole entire project and all of the surrounding content that I've built to support that, because I think it's so important. But maybe if you can just come over to my experience for a moment and you explore a little bit or look that over, that it's not as intense as it is when it's your own, but it gives you some insight that you can use in your own life. I feel this sense of urgency about it, is to kind of package all this up. I learned all of these things that I feel like were so important, that really helped me live through what just happened. And if anybody else can use any part of that, I feel a deep sense of, I hesitate to use the word obligation, but I certainly feel responsibility in holding out my hand and packaging this in a way that somebody else can consume it, can take it in a way that they can see it, in a way that they can hear it, in a way that speaks to them. It's not about memorializing my own detail of every blow-by-blow thing that happened, but it is about memorializing the work of it and what I learned from it, the lessons, the gifts. That's the part that I think is valuable, is the gift of it. It's not the details of everything that happened. It's what I learned from that experience that I think is important.